Good morning, world. Okay, let me restart that. Hello, how are you? We just got done doing a live in Okinawa video. We drove to Ginawan and it was fun, huh? We had a lot of people join in. It's really crazy because we started late and a lot of people were like, oh, we didn't think you were gonna do this today. It's really cool to see people are really into it. They like look forward to it. From what we're getting from the feedback, people are really, it's helping people through the quarantine because they get to drive around, we get to talk to them. Like, I'm really enjoying the live videos. It's so much fun. We are in Ginawan right now, which is towards, like, not quite the southern part of the island, but it's towards the southern part of the island, so we have to make our way back to central Okinawa. But I have to go grocery shopping and I have to go pick up some stuff for my mom's dog, so we're gonna head back towards that way, and you guys are gonna come along for that drive. Time-lapse time.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than the mornings come before. Don't be
Masking up. First stop, big one. Gotta get some stuff for my mom's dog.
life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. When the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and in the light is clear. Don't be late, my dear.
So as I was leaving the store after checking out, I found 2 bottles of alcohol, 2 different brands, one from Japan made and one from Korea made. We'll see how they are. But it was cool to see them. I haven't seen them on the shelf like that in ages, so it's cool to see them actually popping out. I've got to wipe all this stuff down. Fun fact, the virus, according to the CDC, stays on surfaces for up to 72 hours, at least plastic surfaces. So my mom and my aunt have been having me wipe down everything I buy from the store because you just never know. So I'm gonna wipe them down real quick. It's down here.
When the evening falls across the land and your lover's reaching you the hand, don't be late, my dear.
Next stop, grocery store.
Is that what it is?
Yep. So my mom can make us some curry. So excited for curry. It's the little things that you have to be excited about. You should always be excited about the little things, no matter what's going on in the world. Appreciate the small stuff, right? Time lapse.
Don't be late.
Alright, going to Sane to grab some groceries for my mom. She's making curry tonight. I'm so excited. You guys are probably like, well, that's super obvious, but I'm actually starting to think curry is by far my favorite food. You know, I think a lot of people are so surprised about the lack of social distancing in Japan. But honestly, if you really think about it, Japan was never built for social distancing. Everything is very close together. I mean, that's just how Japan is built as a society. Like, personal space is not really a thing around here. People are so used to being so close together. You know, you tell people to social distance and it's like, what's a good social distance? Like, it's not something that people just automatically think about. I've noticed that going out to Japan because all the registers tell you, please step back, social distancing. I don't think that people really understand social distancing. I mean, it's a cramped society. It's very Everything is very close together. Stores, houses, lines. In the States, you have those really wide, huge aisles. Out in Japan, everything is like on top of each other. So, interesting. I'm gonna have to wipe this stuff down. So is this whole thing of wiping down every single piece of thing that we buy, spraying down our masks, like washing my glasses when I get back home from outside, washing my hands as soon as I get back from outside, like is this whole thing absolutely necessary, or is it just really ridiculous? I think yes. I think it is super ridiculous. I've never wiped down anything this crazy in my life. In fact, my hands, from the amount of times I wash my hands and use alcohol wipes, my hands are starting to get all peely because of how many times a day I wash my hands. Just as I got out of the car, I made sure to wipe down the steering wheel and anything I touched with alcohol wipes. And would Matt and I be doing this if we weren't living with my mom? Probably not. We probably wouldn't go this far. But nobody knows how to quite deal with this. Nobody knows what the right thing to do is. Everything that we do, the little things of trying to protect ourselves as much as possible, is a way that my mom and my aunt feel safe. They work so hard to protect us, especially my grandpa and my uncle, both two who are even compromised. The two people who are working so hard to protect this family, I'm gonna respect their wishes. And I mean, it's not that big of a deal for us. It's just the extra steps we have to take, Comment down below if you guys go this far to avoid the virus as much as you can. Let me know in the comments, like especially people living in the States, like after you guys get back from grocery shopping, do you guys wipe it all down or do you guys just pack it all away? How do you guys handle this? What are some things that you normally wouldn't do that you started doing because of this virus? I'm really interested to know. I want to see how other people are handling this. And you know what? That's the thing. At the end of the day, there's no right or wrong. Everybody is doing the best they can in a situation that no one's ever had to deal with. If it's one of those things that it makes my mom and my aunt feel safe and it puts their mind at ease, then I'm more than happy to do it. There was a news story where a son and a mom were living separately from each other because the son still had to go to work. In Japan, sometimes you'll have two houses on the same lot, or like somebody will live downstairs and someone will live upstairs, and they never like really interact with each other. But the only thing was that he borrowed her car. They used the same car. It turns out that he contracted the virus and ended up giving it to his mom, even though they never had any contact with each other. How they got it was through the steering wheel of the car. The scientists, I guess, went back to trace it, and they actually found residue of the virus on the handle of the car. So after he contracted it, drove it, he left some residue on the car. His mom used the car. That's how she got it. And that's like crazy when you think about it that way. So when you think about stuff like that, like, is it really that crazy that we wipe down things like our groceries and stuff before we bring it into our house? I don't know what the answer is. It's such a weird world that we live in though, isn't it? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. I'm gonna relax the rest of the day. Remember to tell me down below some of the things that you guys have had to implement in your lives, something that you would have never done before this virus. I would love to know. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Peace. Bye.